the NBA has responded.
Racial injustice is not just happening in America, it's happening worldwide.
Stepping on that guy's neck, there's 3 other guys there. Where is the human in you?
We are not just returning to play. We are coming back to fight. Ball in hand and fists held high.
We're coming to say their names, to amplify their cries, to make a statement, to strategize, mobilize, actualize.
The sentiment for us is just, to organize what we have here as a team, as a unit, as brothers.
Trying to formulate a vision forward here with some sincere action and hopefully for some lasting change.
We're here for those that laid the foundation and those that will raise the structure. Even though we're heavy in our hearts, we're unwavering movements.
We have a responsibility to each other to use our privileges of race or gender to stand up for others when their race or gender is a barrier.
We're here to make it uneasy, unsettled, uncomfortable. The movement doesn't stop because we're back. We will not let up or fade out.
We are in a time where we need to keep that conversation going. We need to be heard from. We need to speak loud and clear.
The game has changed forever. You stood by us when we won the chip. You're standing by us as we restart the season. Now join us as we continue this fight.
We the North.
I know we're athletes, and people say that athletes should stay in their place and stick to their sport, but we're more than athletes. We have feelings, we have our own personal lives away from basketball that is important to show where we stand in. We're just like everybody else, it doesn't matter what profession we're in.
We decided as a group, as a team, as an organization to do something, not for now, but more for the future too.
I think it's important to have Black manufacturers and artists involved in this because you're empowering. This is not a movement to put down or despise anybody, it's an uplifting movement.
Players requested this line of clothing, which I was not aware of, but that makes it even more important. It speaks directly to what they're about and what they're trying to represent as a team. Working on the designs for this was actually like one of the most emotional things I think I've done as an artist. Designing the fist with all the names of the fallen incorporated into it. Every name, every letter was like hand drawn to make sure every single name on there is honored and had time and attention paid to it specifically. Sometimes just because of the way the systemic barriers that are in place, sometimes there's really not that much that you can do in that moment. But for me, my approach has always just been to try to advocate as much as possible, to try to use any privilege that I do have. I'm always looking for opportunities to partner with different organizations.
Yemi just asked me to be a part of what he was trying to do. I thought that was perfect. Saying their names, it does bring some affirmation that they still exist.
The racism and the barriers that we face comes in a lot of different forms.
Knowing that people are supporting and being a Black man, having people support you, just kind of keeps you going.
What I don't want is for the movement to die down and now people like me no longer get chances anymore.
One of the phrases we incorporated into a couple of different pieces was the phrase "rise in power."
I want this to be something that's implemented throughout everyone's system. My daughter, I gotta win. I got to win for her.
Underneath the fist, there's a shoutout, which is an Adinkra symbol that means imperishable, one which does not burn. That was meant to reflect the imperishability of the spirit of all these people.
It's just a t-shirt we're gonna wear, but it's the beginning.
Their lives aren't gonna be in vain, and we're gonna stand for them, we're gonna fight for them.
Now it's here, the spotlight is on. Just what do we do with that light on? We're Black every day.
There's still a lot of things that need to be addressed before we can say that everyone in this country has equal opportunity and equal access to the things that they need.
change gonna come.